Shalom. This is Fadi, and welcome to the first day of the School of Ancient Judean. And by the way, Judean is not the proper way to call the name of the language. It's really called Yahudit. But English does say Judean, and it's just a way for me to be able to communicate with English speakers. That's why I say Judean. So if you can forgive me, the people of the tribe was called Yahuda, and the language is called Yahudit. Okay, so that's your first word you can learn so far. But when you first log in, you should be directed to the learning platform. And if you're not, you can always access it by going to the menu and click level and objectives. The cool thing about this section is that you can see exactly how far in your progress is. You'll see how many words you've learned, and it tells you the categories of words that you're going to learn. Basically, this level one is going to review numbers and it's going to review the names of the symbols. And then it's going to review all these in syntax rules in detail by the time you finish level one. And it's going to go over a few semantic videos, which there's going to be more. And you're going to, at the end of level one, you're going to learn to read all these verses. And so let's enter. So when you first log in, you're going to enter. You're going to click enter. And if at any time you want to restart, you can click this reset button. But I would advise you not to, because if you had progressed far and you press this button or somebody presses it, it's going to restart everything. All the work you did will get lost. So when you first start, I'm going to reset this right now because I want to show you exactly what will happen when you log in. So I'm going to press reset and it does give you a warning. I'm going to reset everything. And this is what you'll see when you first enter the practice page. It will tell you to learn about the symbols. Learning about the symbols is very important. It is the foundation of the language. Without the symbols, there would be no Yahudi language or Judean language. So you could press play and hear the all the words in English. And there will be a video. This is a video of me speaking about the symbols. And then you could read through the page. You can click the sounds to hear the sound of the symbol and the name of the symbol. And then you see it's called the bowl. And we'll scroll down and then you press mark complete. And then it will direct you to get words. Currently, because I reset the whole page, there are no words. So if you notice, everything's guided. You don't need to be scared to enter the platform. If you don't remember by watching this video, notice I didn't press anything. It just guides you. So everything is automatic and everything is made to make sense. If you find something doesn't make sense, just email me, manahati at authority.com, and then I'll answer any questions. Throughout the whole website, if there's a Judean word, more than likely you're able to click on it or the reader will just read it. So this is the name of the tribe of Gad, and it's God. And I could press this to hear it again. And so it's a proper name. And if you notice it occurs 72 times in the scriptures. And all of the words will have this card. And if you press the lexical, or you can click a game, the variations is a game around the word um, the word Gad. And check out hand, it occurs over 1600 times in the scriptures, and it's a noun. And if you scroll down, it tells you all the meanings of the word hand. It could also mean strength and power. It says it could mean side and a sign, momentum. And this information basically was taken from a concordance. Some of the information is taken from Brown Drivers and Briggs. I merged it into one location and I do add information to this. Okay, so I'm just gonna go through, and as you see, if you want, you know what, let's press variations just so you can see what will happen. It's a game. This is just to show you a preview of variations. Variation, some questions will be easy. It's showing you what it would look like in the scriptures, the usage of the word ra'ash, which means head. And as you see, day one of being a new learner, you're really not going to know the answer to this. Variations is to show you how it appears and how it's used in the scriptures, and you might be able to answer or not. So it is to challenge you. It's not to assume you know it. The lessons on the platform will teach it to you. So then later on, when you come back here, after you learn the word um, ra'ash, meaning head, you'll be able to eventually see how it's used in the scriptures. It's basically giving you opportunity to learn and hear the words. These are the first words you're going to learn, and it's 25 words for level one. And these are it's the first round. There are 10 rounds. Noon actually could mean more things. This is the verb for the word noon. There's a noun version of it. I'm not sure it's going to come up. Now, notice there is a picture here. Most of the nouns, I'm going to try to add pictures. Part of the reason why there is a fee for joining this learning platform is because it's not made free. I didn't just make it in a minute. It took time to make what it exists, and there's more work to be done. My intention is to add images and improve this website yet more. And so I need your support so I can give you support. You can't expect to get if you don't give. If you like what I'm doing and you like my vision and you see what I'm doing, um, your continued support helps me to do more so you can get more. This is a great opportunity for the word camel to have an image, which would also be used for a game for children, and I will work at it speedily as possible. Okay, so if you have logged in and you did this, click through the words just like I did, and we can proceed. Now it's showing you the next syntax rule. Okay, you're going to learn about noun and genders. So I'm going to press start to learn. Now you can press play to hear all the words in English. Now I'm going to stop it because I am going to put a video on here. That's one of the things I have to do. I have to add more videos for all the syntax rules. I'm doing that currently, but the information is still there. You can still log in to learn, but there will be videos, as I have time, as I put it in there. And that's part of the reason, again, why I need your support. You read through. If there's a video, watch it. If not, you could just read through and press mark to complete. If you don't press mark to complete, number one, it won't know you completed it. Number two, it won't redirect you. As soon as you press mark, it directs you. And now you are at the syntax review location. You can always come here and you can always go back to that tutorial by clicking tutorial. If you click tutorial, you'll get back to the lesson, all the lessons, you'll be able to do that. Just even though you already pressed mark complete, you could press this to get back to, it will redirect you to this page. Now, this is showing you all the words that you've learned so far, which that has noun, that is a noun, which is in 18 words. Because you were introduced to noun genders, it shows you all the noun genders for the words that you've learned. Okay, it's not the whole words in the system. As soon as you get to the next round, it will add more noun genders for you to always have access to review. Now we're going to practice our noun genders. So you click practice. So if you remember what gamal means, you find the word gamal. What does gamal mean? Well, camel, mar. Ooh. Now, when you hear the Judean reader, I recommend you say the word so your brain can get used to it. Practice saying it so you can get comfortable, so your mouth doesn't find it foreign when you finally speak it. Hear and speak. Use the reader to your advantage. Notice how there is a scripture right here. These words, the words in the games and the practice all come from the scriptures. I'm not guessing at it. So if you want to know how the word do is used in the scripture, go to Ezekiel 9 and 4. And if you click on it, it will direct you. I'm not going to click. Now I'm going to stop. It would be this is the answer, but I'm going to go because I don't want to bore you guys. I'm going to click the arrow and it will get to the practice page. Had you finished that game, it would have brought you to the practice page. For the learning portion, you'll always be brought to this page. And when you get to this page, you're going to be playing games. Now, the symbol game, the symbol rule that you learned, you can go here and number one, read chapter in the book. I did say that the Ahlap will be available. It will be available. I'm working on making it active for you. It will be available before you complete level 1. It will be available. You can practice your symbols. So if you notice, there's nothing you can click on over here. There's nothing you can, the very first thing you can click on is the symbols. Just click on every single section and you'll be able to get a feel for the website. When the book is available, you'll be able to click on the chapter to read it. If you click on the game, you'll be directed to learning the sounds. Dalat. I'm not going to continue. I'm going to press this back button. And when you finish this game, it would have brought you to wherever this back button goes. And that's actually the home page of the symbols. If you click, you'll hear the sound of the symbols. Now, if you scroll down, you'll hear the identity of the symbols. And there's a spelling and a translation on the bottom. Now, there are more games. This game, the bubble pop, is for children. The point of this game is stress-free. You're just going to press it and hear the sound. A 1-year-old can do this. This is more of a childish game, but if you don't know the symbols, you might find it useful. Press the back button. It brings you back to the practice page. And if you want to go practice some more things, you can practice meaning. I'm going to press the back button. It'll bring me back to this page. Check this out. Draw the symbols. If your child draws the symbol, or you, it gives you feedback. It tells you you did a great job. Now, what if it's a 2-year-old and they go like this? It just says good job. This area is really not judging your penmanship, but it allows you to practice because if you're a child, you want to get discouraged with your handwriting, you want to be positive. So this is geared towards children. Okay, now I'm going to press the back button and it probably leads you back. Oh, there it is. Okay, now the sound is the game we already played, and the sound meaning is we already tried all these games. So essentially, we're going to press the back button and go back to the practice page. After you learn the symbols and you know it, you'll probably never have to go back to this section unless you want to read a chapter. So let's move on. Now it says words. Let's click on it just so you know what this is the learn section. This area here where it says learn, this is where you're going to grab your new words. You're going to review your syntax rules and you're going to watch a new semantic video. So there's two videos that is available for you right now. Let's click on words. It says that you've already received 27 words. You have the option of practicing the words or mastery check. If you are an advanced student and you don't want to go through, learning these simple words that are obviously, you can you can skip all the games and do mastery check. I would advise you not to, just so you can learn. Maybe you missed something. Maybe there's something you don't know. I would go through the motions, but if you want to skip all the games and test your mastery, just keep getting new words and mastery check. Get new words, mastery check. But what we're going to do is go to the practice. This will bring you right back to the practice page. If you don't need any more words, all you have to do is choose a practice, automation or manual. Okay. This is the practice for the syntax rule. We already did this practice. You can do this at any time. So the practice page is to get you ready for the mastery check. Okay. So after you do your practice and you feel confident, all you have to do is go to mastery check and pass 90%. And if you do that, you'll get new words. So you can do this at any time. You can skip the practice page. The practice page is meant for you, not for me. And you can I want to show you two types of practice. There's automated practice, which will give you all the lessons. You don't have to keep clicking and you could choose it. So if you do a full, I'm going to do, you could choose a mode. The fun mode is for children and it will you choose if you want your questions two questions or if you want full questions. Let's do fun mode and let's just do two questions so it can be quick. Now these are all I'm not going to call it baby games. These games are fun. These are the more fun, light-hearted games that, it's fun. You can uncheck any game you don't like, but we can go through the fun games real quick. Shooting star. It will just automatically load. So Ra'ash. Now you got to click on it quickly. Okay. God. God. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Next game. It should go automatically. There you go. Word builder automatically. So everything just kind of leads you. Okay. Now you got to spell Ayin. Okay. It's a word builder. All right. Next game. So it's pretty easy. If you choose the other mode, you're going to get more questions. This is just a quick game. It should be automatic, but if it's not, you just press it. The next game is balloon pop. Gotta go quick. If you miss it, you're gonna get it wrong. Okay. Oh, gotta read it quick. So that's the challenge. It forces you to press it quickly and identify it quickly. So it's fun. Anybody can do it. It's not necessarily for children. Anybody can do it. Now, this is a picture game. You could make your picture complicated or easy. I'm gonna do it easy. And you can pick your picture. Now, this is the part where I said earlier that I got to add more pictures. The games will not be as fun without the pictures. Let me just pick this. Okay, so there it is. It broke up the puzzle, and now I gotta. Okay. I will always make improvements to the website. So if the puzzle could be better, I'll try to make it better. If any page could be better, I'll always try to make it better. Email me if there's any issues. And there it is. Now it's Now it's going to ask if I want to do another game or if I'm done. I'm going to say I'm done. Bubble float is the next game. This is kind of like the balloon pop, but this is bubbles. Hand. Okay. So now we got to find the word hand real quick. There's the word hand. This is fun for children, as you see. So if you have young children, I would recommend doing the silver plan. It is more money, but if you have many children, it could be useful for you. Let's say you have 7 children, at all 7 on your account, and you could monitor them, and it would save you money. Oh, this is a memory match. Okay, this is lighthearted. So gotta okay, gotta remember what words mean. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, no, okay. This one and this one. Oh no. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, sorry guys. I might not be good at memory match. Here you go. Here you go. I don't know if I saw the words. You're not penalized when you play these games. I mean, it tracks the words you know. Okay, I think I saw a mouth over here. Okay, bite. Got it. That wasn't little. Where's I could have sworn I saw it somewhere. Mm, Camel. Oh, camel's right here. Here you go. Oops, that was an accident. All right. You only one game of this one. And then we're going to continue. Shooting Star. That's a fun game. Okay, let's see. Shooting Star. Wait. Wait. Remember, say the sound. Dalat. It will help you if you say it. If you don't, it will hinder you. Word builder. Okay, so now it's going to go twice. I'm going to get out of this because what it's doing, it's repeating all the games twice, and I've already showed it to you. So you can always press the back button at any time, get to the practice page. That was automation mode. What we just did, I'm just going to show you what we did. We did fun mode, and it was automation. Now let's go to full practice mode. Blend is only 2 questions. It mixes up the game. Stir, it mixes up the game, but it gives you the full game. We want the full game, but we don't want that many questions. We will get, let me see. So we already did all the fun games. I do want to introduce to you all the games. We already did word puzzle. We did this. We did that. I'm going to uncheck it so it doesn't come back. I'm going to give you guys a preview of all the games. Okay. I'm going to preview all. So here we go. These are the games in the system. It's about 14, not including the syntax games and the other games. It's actually at least 20 games on this website. Gadul. Mm, okay, there you go. Next game, rain match. So no pressure on this website. How many ancient Judean websites are like this? Okay, Mato, gotta go quickly. Okay, there you go. So we're catching the rain. Doesn't really look like rain, but my best. Okay, only 2 questions. Next game. Okay, press continue if it doesn't take you. Ooh, typing game. Okay, no pressure. Oh boy. What's the first word? Okay, palm. So it gives you the Judean keys, but you can also use the keyboard. So let's see. If I press the P on the keyboard, oops. Okay, I pressed the wrong one. Let me delete it. So plop, we're gonna do K and key. So I'm pressing the keyboard or you can press it on the screen. There you go. Notice the scriptures are right there if you wanted to see it in use in the scriptures. Bayit. Where's Bayit? Use the keyboard. Oops, press back. That's the back button. Okay. There you go. Check. All right. So far, I'm doing good. Not embarrassing myself. There you go. Man, I'm allowing y'all to preview the games. So you guys, come on, log in and try out the website. What's the word? Yid. Okay, this is the unscramble. Yid. Ayin. The more you hear it and the more you say it, ayin, the more comfortable you will be. So I do quiz your ears when you hear the word and you don't see the word. Right. So notice it once, as soon as I press it, it will automatically go to the next. I try to make the game so it can be easy for you guys. Oh, this is the listening game, challenging your ears. These questions will become difficult the more words you learn, the more syntax rules you learn. This is the easy, because it's the first 25. I try not to make it too hard. Oh, I didn't hear the word. You press it when you don't hear it. Fine. Oh, is that what he said? Jeez. Oh, that's one. Okay. I didn't hear it. Hmm. Sometimes there are errors. Let me see. Let me press it again. Okay. It's not translating it right. Uh, I gotta fix that. So there will be some errors occasionally, but just report all the bugs if you see any to Mona Hottie at artbody.com. So is this true? No, it's false, not limited. It's true. Pretty easy. A lot of games. So the games is meant to give you variety so you're not bored. Okay, I'm not gonna go too fast with this, but you can really challenge yourself and make it 6 seconds. If you don't press it quick, you will get it wrong. Ooh, I can't see it. Okay, there it is. Okay, kind of slow. There you go. Okay. Ooh, the pressure. All right, so it's starting all over. Wait, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna exit out by going on the top. You've seen all the games, all 14 games. So there is the manual game. Let's say you don't want automation. All you have to do is click manual. It will expand and you can choose. So notice the top bar. We have 10 questions. Look on the top right. 4 out of 10 questions are answered. I'm going to exit out. Okay, you get the gist. So there it is. Now this right here, there will be more syntax rules as you learn them. You can always play that game. Dialogue. This right here, let's look at the dialogue. Dialogue is not meant for you to actually understand it. It's meant for you, like a child who listens to you speak when they're first learning a language. They don't know what you're saying. This is the same idea. We're going to listen to the dialogue, and I am going to add more dialogue, a lot more dialogue, but I need your support. I need more people to join the website so I can be employed to do the work that I have to do. I have a lot of work to do. So let's pick a dialogue. So far, I only have one. You only have one dialogue because that's all I had time to do so far. But again, I'm gonna do more. Let's hear the dialogue with the serpent and Eve, and then there'll be a quiz. You are not expected to know everything that's being said again. Okay. So it just read this part. Okay. And right here, you got the translation and you got the scripture right there. If you want to hear it again, press it. Press the button on the bottom to hear the next dialogue. The serpent is talking. Now Eve is talking. Notice there's no English translation. This is to challenge you. Again, you are not meant to know how to read these dialogues on your first day. But let's say you get to level 3, you will understand more of these words. I wanted to show you another feature here. While there's not a translation, if I hover over, there will be a translation. All right, I'm done. I get to get more words. So the mastery check Says I had 31 correct. Okay, so now I can either practice more or get more words. You definitely want to get more words. This is the next round. This is round two. And I'm going to go through. I'm just going to press it real quick. Done. Okay. So now we're going to get the next syntax rule. I'm going to click on it. And there is a video. You can watch it and then press mark complete. There's another syntax rule that I will have to do another video here. It's missing a video, but the article's there. You can read the article and get the information you need. Press mark complete. I plan on working on these videos. And so these are all the words that you've learned with the plural version. It tells you, it pulls from the scriptures. So for example, father, this is how you spell father in the plural. And father is masculine. However, it has a feminine plural ending that looks feminine, but I actually think, I mean, there's a reason why that's there. I have to make a video about that. It actually is not, it looks like it's feminine, but I have to make a whole video on that. I will talk about that in level 2 and play the plural games. I'm not going to go through this. I'm going to press next, but you can see that there is a scripture for all these verses, all the words, the way it's spelled, it comes directly from the scriptures. Now the syntax rules, a lot of syntax rules. And again, we'll make a video, but this one probably doesn't need a video, but I will make a video. It'll be quick, and then you press mark complete. And you'll see all the nouns with articles if it's mentioned in the scripture. Some nouns, actually right here, that's not a noun. Sometimes words won't have the use in the scripture, so that's probably why you don't see it here. But I have to check that to make sure it's right. Go to the practice. You can practice your articles. Okay, this is the tree. Now I'm going to go back to the practice page. Ooh, more. Lots of syntax rules. These rules are really important. There will be a video. I'm going to see if I can knock it out this weekend. All right, and then this shows you all your words that you've learned with the word and. Now you can practice your syntax rules. So you're learning vocabulary and your syntax rules in this game. See how it's gotten more difficult? The more syntax rules you learn, which syntax is word order, the more difficult these games will be. And that's okay. It needs to be difficult. I get out of that. Ooh, another syntax rule. You need these syntax rules. These syntax rules, as you're learning, is basically, for example, the prepositions. It's a prefix that you add. Uh, you add to a noun, and so these symbols act like words, and you're going to need to be able to identify it. So it's very important when reading the scriptures that you're able to identify the prefixes. And so essentially, a lot of these syntax rules, it's a lot of prefixes and suffixes that you have to learn to distinguish. And this will give you an example of words in the scriptures with the and you can study it. If I go to the practice page, it will give me a practice. Hear it again. I gotta fix that. The pronouncing is a little off. Okay. I'm gonna exit out. Now we're back to the practice page.